It's been over a year since the Master left. It's time for me to fulfill my true role.
What, killing women? Oh god, he's got warping?
Why do you get in my way?
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses.
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
You fool!
That was sick! Hey, what's up? What you doing?
Ava, over here!
Invi, Asad, what's going on? I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably. No, that's not true.
Ava, there's no time to lose.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Alright! That was... wow. Guess you guys had some fun.
Master. Master?
Oh, I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay! Now, where... Ah, here it is.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But...
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
And what's written here is...
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off.
Huh?
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry? But was my logic flawed?
Oh, you're right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
Trust no one but myself.
Yo, Seth, how you doing? Mr. I'm dying.
Gula.
Do you want to know what my role is? Huh? The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me to find and stop that person.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor, and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor, and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
Yeah, that's one way to take this
You barely stay on
conversation.
your feet. Just give up already.
Don't you underestimate me!
How did you lose? Did he have once more and second chance? You have a keyblade, you thought.
You too, huh?
He's half dead, but he's still punk Gula. Gula's like, I'm just gonna have a conversation so I can get my ass kicked.
Come to this.
How are you not done dying yet? Hey, I'm here to ruin your day.
Come to finish me off? And make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through. But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much. However, we still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I'd like to believe the Gula was simply carrying out his role. Aset, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Understood.
I need to see that lost page.
Why did you tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea. I apologize. I overstepped.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
No, it's fine. You deserve to have a backbone every once in a while.
What did Ira want?
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes, they were scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
I see. And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
Look at you run, you little shit. I gotta find those in-app purchases.
Someone's coming. They're headed straight this way. Take care of him. Ira? Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But
I know
why?
he's here. Where is he?
What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Don't.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it. All right. I'll go.
Well, I'm glad that solved that.
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is. I suspected Ased and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Yeah, apparently
Why
just
aren't you
let
telling
him
me
beat
this,
you
Gula?
up. You chode.
I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why. I need to find out.
But how?
By asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
You have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change,
That is the like,
entire
biggest
world
leap.
is doomed.
Fuck it. Kingdom Hearts.
But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
I'm sorry. I know you want the Master to return. But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see. May your heart be your guiding key.
Gula's on a mission to collect Lux.
Ah. That explains why Aset and Ira are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to the Keyblade War.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Invi, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do? Oh,
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
you really think that I'm the right person for this?
Ava, you're the only person for this.
I understand. Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams, you are our hope.
All these default faces look
A
terrible.
war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
It's about time we learned about
The
you.
gazing eye?
It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ew!
Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put my eyeball on this Keyblade.
Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Good point. Guess you'd better get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise. But why?
You'll see.
I fucking hate this box. I feel like 90% of the reason it exists is 10% for something cool later, but 90% to make people go nuts like, what the fuck is in this box? Anyway, this is about it for Kingdom Hearts She back cover.
May my heart be my guiding key.
A fun supplement for some of the stuff that happens in Key. And that's it. And that's it. Now, overall, I feel like some people who watched this ended up disappointed, saying that it's pointless. It doesn't really have a resolution to it. It basically just gives you the cliff notes of information that happens in Key that we know about from the perspective of people that aren't as important, I guess, or aren't as important to the overall plot to the original browser game and the mobile game. Because you see the foretellers a hell of a lot less in it. And I think this really works out if you've experienced the story already that you're meant to do. In the end, here's what's gonna happen, folks. You still need to play that fucking mobile game, or at least watch videos of it to truly understand what's going on. In the end, that isn't much of an issue, because it's gonna be just like when you had to watch Recoded. It's gonna be just like when you had to watch Days if you didn't end up playing those. You gotta watch the content, the main story content like I've been covering here, and then it all comes into place in terms of what's going on. Wouldn't it be great if we lived in a world where they just gave us new game entries and that's it? Didn't separate them over different machines? That would be great, but that's not the reality we live in, to be quite honest. And bitching about it ain't really gonna change anything, and I'm always down for more content, so that's why we're here. You may be wondering, well, what's the plan now, Casey? Well, here's the outline of my plan. This is all dependent on how the fuck they handle this stuff, but they said that Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is going to continue to develop. This is the second season of the Kingdom Hearts Key content. And they said it's going to be going and giving us some special stuff in time for KH3, so my plan is to, both on my own time, play through it so that I get whatever reward that's going to be coming in for KH3 when I connect it in some way. But also cover all of the story content here. We have at least 2 possible episodes in the tank going by how much Union Cross content there is. So expect tomorrow and the next day to have episodes 1 and 2, or parts 1 and 2, of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I'll be talking through all the content there, and we'll see what's going on with that. Which, as far as I know, the plot at that point is the Keyblade War still hasn't happened. Abba has made it so Ephemer and I believe Skuld and some other characters are going to become Union leaders within the Dandelions, and it's their escapades there, familiar faces, twists, maybe a death or two, and this is where Union Cross actually gets interesting in the plot. Right out of the gate, but there's only like 40 minutes, if that, of story content so far. However, they haven't had any new real story content since September, so the hope is that soon we'll have new stuff that gets translated, put on YouTube, and then I'll be able to continue to make episodes. And the plan is for me to continue to do that whenever there's enough for an episode that comes out each time. So it's like, it's been 4 months since a KH series episode, time for another one. And we'll keep doing it like that. However, when we're in the release month of Kingdom Hearts 3, I'll record what the last of the Union Cross content is at that point in time, and then move on to the rest of the series. I'll then shift gears to 0.2, the final entry that we need to cover on this channel, and then some retrospective videos that lead up to KH3's release. That's my current plan. It always is evolving and changing. But for right now, that's what the plan is. Doing the KH series is definitely interesting because as it goes on, I find new and more exciting ways to make this a longer and more difficult project to do. Like, for example, I didn't expect to do Days and Recoded as full video game Let's Plays. I was just going to watch the movies. When it was Chi, as early as like 2 weeks ago, I thought I was going to do 3 episodes of it. Like a video showing it off, a video of me reading a summary, and then a video of this. And now we have a video of me showing it off, 3 videos, front-loaded of all of the original browser games cutscenes. 2 videos of this, and we're going to be doing ongoing video episodes of Union Cross as it goes, and it's my attempt to chronicle this entire franchise, its story, and truly understand it along with you guys. And it's my favorite series of all time. That's something I have to do. But I can't be 100% positive on everything the series brings. Overall, I don't think this specific story here, the story of Key in general, is the strongest thing in the world. And I think the reason I feel like that is because I don't know the full scope of it yet. Because of how they presented the story and so much of it hasn't paid off yet, you can't really tell if it's a good story because it hasn't ended. It's one of the major problems with ongoing updated things. You don't really know if it's panned out yet. So, and we're not really going to feel that until they give us a new stopping point for a season of content, maybe when KH3 comes out, but they said they're going to continue past that, but I need more answers to really feel it. And when that finally happens, it'll cement my feelings, but now it's just this feeling of anticipation, this feeling of confusion that hasn't fully been alleviated. However, Kingdom Hearts Key did introduce cool characters. I enjoy the foretellers for the most part. I think the Master of Masters is hilarious and one of Kingdom Hearts' best characters just based on what we just saw. Luxu is very interesting, and we've gotten new context to Xehanort's Keyblade. We've got a lot of stuff out of this that I think is very, very, very interesting. The Gazing Eye, all this stuff that recontextualizes things. I'm not someone who immediately dismisses when media does prequels that really get into the nitty-gritty of the lore, but I love that stuff. But I can see the issues that people may have. Regardless, tomorrow we shall be doing part 1 of Union Cross, and then part 2 the day after, and then we will most likely, until there's new content to fill an entire video of at least 20 minutes, we'll be going on a break from the Kingdom Hearts series, and that's how I'm having that go. I hope you've been enjoying it as we've gotten really deep into the LP, and I will see you guys next time.